Hello, y'all. Long time no see. Although this is just routine at this point. We just darn gonna chopped it up that the Circle Atlanta is gonna be a monthly show. We just gonna have to concede defeat on that one, honey. But I will say shout out to darn Nunu for darn at least getting the darn date set on a consistent Friday. The only thing we need now from you, Nunu, is can we please get a darn earlier time slot? Please now. It's like we already darn working with you darn doing this shit monthly to us. But it's like, is it too much to ask for the darn show to premiere at least sometime before 10 o'clock at night? Whether it's, I would say preferably 7 p.m., 8, 9, but 10 o'clock, it's like, girl. Now, bitch, you know you still trying it. Trying it like this darn facial hair that just don't want to go away. Y'all know I just had my 7th session of laser hair removal a little bit over a week ago on December 2nd. This is what my hair looks like. I have not shaved since December 2nd, so I got these little darn patches of hair that's left that has to darn shed out, so we got to deal with this, y'all. Also, y'all know, out of my many jobs, I also work from Amazon customer service, and we just had a darn nationwide outage. So that's another reason why I'm late with my reviews, because we've been dealing with darn complaints with system issues and all of that, and we had to undergo additional training of what to say during that. And then we had the tornado that hit our darn factory in darn Kentucky area, so we had to get a training on that. So the outage, and all my condolences to the people who are impacted in darn Kentucky. So yeah, DivaWuan's been undergoing a lot of stuff lately. And then last but not least, DivaWuan's is finally back insured after darn years of darn having no insurance, honey. Honey, they darn gave me an awesome plan and everything. So DivaWuan's has been darn doing a lot of things. Hence why I'm darn late. Although, this show being a month behind, I don't think they can fault me too tough for being darn week late with the review. But anyways, on to darn the Circle Atlanta, Season 1, Episode 9. First, let's start off with this darn new intro, which I felt very bittersweet about. I was like, now wait a minute, why y'all wait till darn Rico get gone for the darn intro to be litty, honey? I was like, this is the darn intro we should have had in the beginning, honey. I was like, come on through, y'all. Everybody looks so damn good. And I didn't want to say shit about the first intro, because I was like, they just starting out. I don't want to talk, but I felt the first intro was mighty basic. I was like, this intro, it could have been a little bit more. It looked a little bit low. But this one right here, I was saying, well, damn, they darn on. And I know that this was part of the first darn on take. They just didn't use these clips the first time. Because I would hate to think that they darn on got dressed up in the exact same stuff. Not that it's a problem. Because, honey, y'all see, ain't none of us Beyonce, honey. I wear some shit 2, 3, 4 times. But it seemed like that was a part of the first taping for the intro. It's just for the second half of this season, they just vamped it up and gave us this one. So I wonder if they was going to do that all along, even if Rico was still there. It would have been interesting to see what his would have been like in there. But honey, this intro was fire, honey. Everybody was on it. Everybody understood this. Oh shit, I guess we can't say that no more. Y'all know I've been catching everybody's live streams. Honey, darn Jewel put me on game that the girl who says we understood the assignment. Honey, they darn gonna say that but Becky. We gotta come up with a darn new catchphrase, honey. But honey, everybody understood what to do with that darn intro, boo boo. Honey, darn Melly with the motherfucking wardrobe change. Darn Eugene with the darn ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Honey, Miss June with the fire hair, honey. Darn Cash with the darn pelvic line. Darn Tevin with the drop it dance, baby. Mr. Markel, honey. Everybody. Miss Alyssa with the old shimmy. Bitch, the intro itself. Honey, y'all did that, bitch. Y'all motherfucking did that. Now, getting on to the seriousness of it all, Jewel, Tevin, and Alyssa meet up with the Lost and Found. It's a group that helps youth between the ages of 18 to 25 who are dealing with homelessness, preferably on the LGBT side of the spectrum, honey. So, y'all know there's a lot of LGBT homeless youth, unfortunately, in the city of Atlanta as the girls are out there chasing their dreams. You know, Atlanta is like our Black Hollywood. Everybody out there, but, you know, it's very congested. The state of Georgia offers below minimum wage salary at $5 an hour. Not everybody's able to get in on the darn going movie sets and stuff. And even when you do, you're only getting like basic. Because I think even if you're blessed to be part of a union, the union rates are only like $500, I believe, a day. I mean, hell, that's pretty damn good. But when you only on there for like 2-3 times a month, that equals out to like a McDonald's salary. So it's like, it's very hard out there for our inspired rappers and singers and dancers and choreographers and all of that in the third with dark. And you know, Tyler Perry can't hire everybody. You know, even Tyler Perry be very basic, child. Tyler Perry be having people with them darn on he don't be hiring the talent. That's what I be pissed off. I was like, with all the stuff in Atlanta, why is the girl still having the, like, why is the darn on highest on Ruthless got the basic clockable lace front wig and shit? Why the darn on girls on the, you know, the bruh and the sisters and everything and the have and have nots have these clockable styles, and you got all these fabulous fashion designers and hairstylists and shit in Atlanta? I never understood it. For whatever reason, darn on Tyler ain't darn gonna look at that, but it's like, for the folks that are hiring the girls, it's very, you know, it's more people than, you know, it's not enough, you know, demand, so to speak, to meet the darn on people who need it. So it's a lot of, you know, folks who are homeless in between, and, you know, Lost and Found helps them out. So we got Jewel, Tevin, and Alyssa darn going, want to speak to the homeless youth. And I was like, come on through, y'all. Other folks couldn't make it for whatever reason. I'm not going to go to speculations. I am going to say, well, hell, the people who really needed to be there is the ones that needed to be there. Because, and you know, I ain't trying to be shady. But I'm thinking, well, what does the other folks do? Because sadly, at this point, we ain't seen what the other folks have really done to warrant where they could really put the input. Darn on, you know, Jewel, Ratchet Revolutionary, you know, her background with the, you know, working with the folks. Alyssa used to work at another darn on Lost and Found. Tevin, you know, American Idol. You know, established singer. I mean, I guess Melly, but see, you know, then it would have been that drama with Melly and darn on Jewel. And, you know, we don't need that energy. I would have said Melly B would have been very good to be there because Melly B shows a different perspective of the gay community. Like, not everybody. And, you know, no shade. Cash, I'm not saying that you could. Cash, I know you're going to kick my ass whenever you see me in Atlanta. It's okay, girl. I you know, bitch, I already bald head in the middle. You ain't got nothing to darn gonna snatch off me too, honey. And I'm planning on possibly cutting my hair, so you won't be able to really snatch nothing. I can understand why Cash, though, wouldn't be there. You know, Cash, you know, he's still establishing himself, and, you know, there's enough, you know, stigma with the girls having to go that route. And, you know, Cash, bless his heart, ain't on the successful side of the folks that's going it, right? You know, I'm not shading the sex workers, but it's like, if you're going to do that, bitch, you got to be the ones that's profitable. Cash would have been more of the example of what not to do. And I ain't going to get on Cash like that. Y'all know I love my Cash, but bitch, I got to be honest. Cash wouldn't have been a good spokesperson for the Lost and Found, because it's like, that girl, you ain't got your ducks in a row. We done heard your stories. You're the epitome of what not to do. Raheem Shabazz, my boo darn going, Austin Wild, Cutler X. Those are the examples of the ones that knew what to do, the leverage and all that to get their money, honey. Cash still got some work to do. And, you know, unfortunately, our boy Rico is no longer there. Eugene, I don't know what happened to Eugene. And well, Mega Body, I don't know what. Once again, the strip culture. I know I'm going to get some pushback, but it's like, you know, lost and found young youth. Usually that's the last resort that the girls turn to. We trying to give the folks other avenues to darn going to look up to. No shade to the strippers. But if it's like, yeah, the rest of the cast, I can understand why they wouldn't have been there. But anyways, moving on. And once again, I'm just saying it like it is. Don't y'all take the shit personally. Moving on from that, we got Martell and Dante meeting up with Raheem. And once again, speaking of Raheem, we ain't talking about Raheem, you know, Shabazz. And you know, they did Raheem dirty. You know, just to segue off the subject a little bit, but it does tie a little bit. It goes to show when you that darn gone bitch, honey, when people try to knock you off your pedestal, when you have reached a certain caliber. And when the white man try to darn gone take down black excellence, honey, it does not succeed, honey. You cannot darn going put down black excellence that is firm in excellence, honey. Honey, darn gone they try to take down Raheem Shabazz when he darn gonna reach the level of the most successful, well, not most successful, but the most followers on Twitter, one of the most established, highest paid porn stars, and of his age, honey, he was breaking so many darn on berries and stuff. That's why I said, honey, when you reach that type of level where you darn on shaking up the table and the darn on white girls that's in their feelings, honey, trying to snatch you back down, honey, he's already still climbing back on up. The darn on pages are still up, hiring darn on black entertainments, both darn on domestic and abroad, honey, combining the darn on diaspora across the globe, making sure everybody getting their proper monies and stuff. That's how you darn gonna do it. But anyways, not that Raheem. This Raheem is of a certain iconic status in itself. They say he's a darn gone renowned person in Atlanta. He's been filming left and right. I haven't heard of him, but you know, I'm gonna look in more into him. He spells his name Rahim. So Raheem, I'm going to darn gonna check you out, boo. Martell said, honey, you did good. You some of your most proud words got Martell, and then you know Martell's make for good entertainment. So just off of Martell's darn gone recommendation, boo, I'm gonna look into you, honey. But they're using his space for future videos and stuff, and I look forward to it. You know, Martell gives us old good videos and all that good stuff, so I look forward to darn gonna seeing what Martell has to offer, child. Speaking of what people have to offer, now we get over to Melly B with Cash Nera in the music studio. And I know y'all gonna, by the time I'm done with my video, I know I'm gonna get some hate. But once again, DivaWuan's got to call it like I see it, now damn it. Now, I'm not saying Cash can't sing, because Cash darn gone actually has a good voice. It is very much John Legend to me. I do pick on him because he that North Kakalaki is very strong with darn gone Cash. He got that raspiness, that sort of twang, especially in that higher register. And then he had the audacity to say soprano. I say, girl, no. Girl, no, that's not your ministry. But, okay, go off, honey. More like darn gone high tenor, but I digress. Cash Nera in this music studio, but that auto-tune had them darn gone sounding good. That's what make, and I wanted to think, the more that I see these folks in the studio, I was like, well, damn, what can they do with these darn gone banshee vocals of mine, honey? You know, they got to do a little bit of tweaking, you know, because I got the octaves. I have a 4-octave range, but the thing is, I sound like a darn gone banshee had a baby with a darn gone goat. So it's like, it needs some polishing, but it was like the way they be darn on transforming these vocals and shit. Honey, I know they could probably make me sound like that. And Cash talking about he sound like Beyonce. I was like, no, girl, no. Bitch, I sound like Beyonce by the time they darn gonna finish these vocals, honey. Honey, I know they could darn gonna transform me into the Queen Bee, child. I'm just saying. And speaking of darn on Queen Bee and darn on shit, Oh no, before we get to that moment, hold on to that. We darn gonna flash over to Mulatto, honey. Mulatto throwing a party, and I was like, come on through, lesbian pride. See, I was like, now, I'm glad they darn gonna actually incorporating the L side of the community. I mean, they already had it a little bit with darn on Mulatto and darn on Jewel, but see, these two heifers darn on arguing over some damn hair about whose hair was caught slipping on the motherfucking show. I was like, now, god damn it, we finally get two lesbians on a damn show that's actually successful, because we still ain't seen nothing yet from Web Life. Honey, we ain't still seen them bitches over at Web Life. And you know, the two lesbians, they darn gone ain't came back no damn way. They ain't even darn gone popped up if it's a feature. So we finally get two successful darn gone lesbians up on the show. And here they go arguing and darn gone, they can't see it for each other over some darn gone hair. But anyways, darn on Mulatto is showing that, honey, lesbians can darn on congregate and darn on, we can darn on celebrate whatnot. So we might have a one-off, you know, issue with Mulatto, but this is not encompassed upon the whole community. So Mulatto was darn on showing black lesbian darn on excellence down there, you know, at the darn on party. And I was like, okay, come on through, honey. We don't get too many darn on lesbian scenes and once again, and when we do see the lesbians, we see the stereotypical darn on fantasy lesbians that cater to the darn on the aesthetic of the males or whatnot. The, you know, the film, the little petite film girls that like the darn on, my girl got a girl, you know, playing to that darn on rapper fantasy aesthetic. You know, the ones that lean more on the bisexual. But we don't get to see the everyday lesbian woman. The woman that might be a size 12. A woman that might be only 5'2". Or the very tall, statuesque lesbian. So to see all the different body types and colors and hues and all of this, the career paths of the girls in the darn gone lesbian community, they deserved the darn gone hand clap for darn gone Mulatto. Showing the darn gone everyday, you know, black excellence of the lesbian community. Come on through, Mulatto. But anyways, then we flash back to the darn LGBT youth center. So they got a thrift store. And I think they said the profits from the thrift store goes back to, you know, helping out the youth or whatnot. So I was like, okay. And they had a little bit of good shit down there. I was like, girl, I know where I'm going to get my furniture and stuff from when I darn gonna go down and darn gonna finally move. Now, don't y'all blame me now. I know y'all saying y'all got enough people in Atlanta. Rico, I heard what you said. Y'all, I know y'all saying, bitch, we don't want no more y'all motherfucking transients darn gonna coming down here. We got enough darn gone trannies up in darn gone Atlanta on Peach Street. Bitch, we don't need no trannies. We don't need no transients of any kind. No cisgenders, no in-betweens, no non-binaries. We don't need no more people in Atlanta. Well, guess what? Too damn bad. DivaWuan's about to darn gonna kick the motherfucking door in. Cause, bitch, I'm tired of being here in the motherfucking broken 2 cents. Honey, 2 cents ain't got nothing going on here. I'm meant to be a successful esthetician. And what I need to do, and with the people that I know of and stuff, it make more sense for me to be over in Atlanta. I'm telling y'all, come 2022, DivaWuan's trying to make moves to be up out there. Now, that being said, I don't got to be on the scene. But, you know, I can't afford to necessarily be next door neighbors with T.S. Madison and Unwind with Tasha K. So I'm looking at darn on streets that are like in between. Like, get me on the outskirts of Atlanta that's not necessarily suburbs, because, you know, DivaWuan's can't afford no $5,000 mortgage. Although, you know, Unwind with Tasha K is talking about she only paid $2,000 for her mortgage. And she's in a 6,000 square foot house. So, and you know, she been doing the credit videos and whatnot. So, Tasha K, I'm looking, girl. You know, if I can get in contact with that darn on credit repair person, child, I might become neighbors with Tasha K. But, you know, that's a hope and a dream right now. If anybody in Atlanta knows decent prices in Atlanta, I'm looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, you know, 1-car garage house. The most that I'm looking to spend on rent is $2,000. Y'all help me out with that. Make sure it's in an area where I don't have to be ducking and dodging bullets, honey. You know. But anyways, back to the darn on youth center. They over there planning parties and thinking of folks that they can bring out, you know. And I was like, come on through darn on Tevin and listen to darn on Jewel. Yes. Getting the performers and stuff for the darn on boys and girls at the darn on youth club. Now we transition back yet again, honey. Now we got Nelly B wanting to be a rapper, and I rolled my eyes. I was like, see, this is what makes DivaWuan's want to get up on in the darn on studio and do a darn on track or two, honey. It's like, bitch, these motherfucking darn on softest motherfucking Charmin toilet paper darn on girls can get their motherfucking prissy ass up in the studio and sing some motherfucking beats. Bitch, I'm from the most ratchet darn on area in North Kakalaki, bitch. I know I can darn on lay something on the track, honey. My voice already darn on deep and weird and everything else. I can give you the high notes, I can give you the low notes and everything else. I said, bitch, I know damn well, honey, I'm about to be Beyonce and motherfucking Remy Ma up in the dark on the tracks and shit. But see, one thing I can't compete with Melly B is that motherfucking music terminology. As soon as I was talking shit about Melly B done shut me up through the screen unbeknownst to him. Cause I was like, what does bitch know about? Everybody want to be a damn rapper. I was like, god damn, bitch, you don't. What? But then when he was talking about, I'm gonna stack this, and you know, bring me back to the verse of this, that, and the third, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this for some. I said, okay. Let me shut the fuck up. Honey, Melly Bree done proved the point that, yeah, bitch, I talks the talk, walks the walk, and know the knowledge. Girl, you acting like you want to do this, well, bitch, I'm about this life. And then not only that, but he actually darn on saw some shit that was actually good. And then, honey, darn on, he made sure he got all his darn on credit and stuff. Unlike darn on some of the folks over there chasing the LA that wasn't getting all their scenes in. Honey, darn on, we seen a video and everything from Melly B. I was like, oh, well, I be damn. I be damn. Melly B just shut me the fuck on up, then, girl. Honey, darn on, Melly B said, no, bitch, I'm sure enough about that darn on life. Okay, Melly. All the girls that I did not think, it turns out the entire cast is actually darn on either singers or rappers. I did not know that. I thought we just had darn on Rico. I didn't even know about Tevin. I thought we just had Rico and motherfucking darn on Martell and Dante along with Cash. That's it. Turns out everybody darn on raps or sings. Eugene blew me away. I didn't expect this, and I've been on Eugene's channel. And honey, he had that motherfucking shake video, and honey, DivaWuan's got up and twerked a little. I said, come on through, honey. And then you had darn on Jewel the Gym up on the car shaking. I said, come on through, y'all. Honey, had me darn on shaking a little something over here, child. Had me shaking all my jelly, baby. Although, I'll be honest, darn on Eugene, you lost me with that latest video. That video where it was just a silent period piece, I was like, it was giving me darn on. I was like, what the hell is this? And you know, at first I thought it was an error. I said, did YouTube strike them for copyright music? Am I supposed to be hearing something in the background? I kept hearing the music little part, but I ain't heard no voice or nothing. That Eugene, I need the backstory on that little silent period piece video. You drinking, the darn poodle darn jumped on, you know, the little chihuahua looking like, girl, are you okay? Even the chihuahua was damn confused. But outside that video, honey, Eugene darn gone surprised the fuck out of me, honey. Tevin darn gone vocalist, honey. Alyssa darn gone doing the DJ. I'm your DJ. Hey, where the DJ? Honey, Alyssa darn gone doing the DJing. And darn gone Melly B went from darn gone marketing to darn gone being the darn gone rap twink, honey. I said, come on through, rap twink, darn gone Melly B. Child, everybody doing the damn thing over there at the motherfucking Atlanta, child. But anyways, getting back on to Jewel, honey. Now we get over to the darn on dong, dong, dun 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 dong, dong. Sits and chills. I walked in the club like nobody business. Hot damn. Murdered everybody and I was your witness. Da-dum, dum, dum, da-dum, dum, 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 da-dum, dum. Travel rolling around the partition, please. I said, come on through, darn on Jewel giving us old strip tease down near the darn on computer. Honey, she said, honey, COVID and all her motherfucking darn on cousins ain't stopping shit. Honey, darn on Beta, Coretta, Delta, Ernestine, Gertrude, Omicron, Nancy. Because, you know, these darn politicians, they just as corrupt as this darn virus. So I'm throwing their ass up in there too. And like I said, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Honey, Kamala, y'all Uncle Joe Biden, what's the other darn variant? They going to go through the whole alphabet. Zeta. Honey, all these motherfucking variants and politicians, honey. They ain't stopped nothing, honey. Jules said, bitch, y'all, we can't see each other. We got the social distance. Bitch, we gonna take this down to the motherfucking Zoom, honey. We gonna do the old X-rated version of Zoom, honey. Cause I was like, oh my God, we seeing bare titties and all on the motherfucking darn call, honey. I mean, bitches thought this shit was Circle Olay. I was like, okay, we taking this shit to the next darn level, honey. There was a darn I would have been afraid that I would have darn burnt my darn titty, honey. It's like, honey, we already black and magical, honey. You know, our darn areola's already black like a blackberry, honey. We ain't need to get it blacker, honey. You had one bitch on the darn thing tossing fire and eating the fire, and whew, I said, oh Lord, see, this darn Circle Olay type shit here, honey. Bitch already missing some hair right here, honey. I would have slipped up and burnt the rest of my damn hair all the way the fuck off, honey. I would have been darn matching my darn girl Savon. Although unlike Savon, bitch, I don't think I can pull off the bald head look, honey. So it's like, oh hell no. I'm not, y'all keep that motherfucking fire throwing. It was something impressive to motherfucking see. That bitch darn was on beat. My ass, I would have burnt down the house. I would have been competing with motherfucking Rolling Ray, honey. Bitch would have been motherfucking darn up in the hospital, darn getting skin grafts and everything. And y'all know a bitch already immune compromised. I already got severe Crohn's disease, honey. A bitch would have been dark, and then you know I would have been liable to flare up. I'm blessed to be one of the few folks with Crohn's that still got all my intestines. Honey, they probably would have darn had to cut off some intestines, cut off some skin here, and everything else. You keep the fire throwing, child. But that shit was impressive to darn see down there, honey. So, what else did we have? Oh, and then there was the guest appearance with B-Hawk at the end. And that was the only thing that, this felt almost like a filler episode of sorts. Wasn't too much going on, but it was enough. It was still enough anyways. It was one of our more serious episodes because, like I said, it focused and it set the groundwork for, you know, for the cast to start working with the LGBT youth. You know, not everything got to be drama filled and all of this, that, and the third. So it was happy to see, you know, some actual philanthropy and stuff going on with the cast. You know, cast that we're unfortunately going to see Sugar Honey Iced Tea hit the fan. Unfortunately. You know, it is what it is. It was nice to see them working together while they did. Next week though, honey, when we, and you know, now I might be asking too much from darn Nunu, but I'm gonna put this in. Now you've been doing these darn lives, these darn shows a month apart, but can we please get the next episode before my birthday? My birthday is January 12th. I don't want to be coming on here doing what, Martin Luther King week at the end, you know, third week of January, coming back for darn season 10. Damn, I'm talking about season 10. Darn episode 10. Can we please get darn episode 10 like during the first week of January? Please. And let it be doggone before doggone 10 o'clock. That's the only thing I'm asking. And you know DivaWuan's gonna throw another 5 on it to help out with the funds and stuff. Cause you know doggone head mother over there done said she's a one-woman show. So you know I'm gonna help out the best that I can with that child. Now we got to get on to some extra doggone shit, honey. Because y'all know DivaWuan's got to make the shit just as long as the episode. So we're going to go ahead and combine some of the other stuff that I've been seeing in the streets, child. So I seen the extra doggone special, honey. And this was interesting. It had Tevin, Cash De Niro, and doggone Jewel the Jill. Now, it's interesting because Tevin and doggone Cash don't see it for each other. And these doggone episodes are filmed so far. I mean, well, it's premiering so far out that we don't see what in the hell none of caused it, because it's like up until this point Tevin and doggone Cash ain't really seen each other. So it's like, to the viewers, it's like, where's all the animosity coming from? We about to see a little bit of it next week. We see the preview of doggone Melly and doggone Tevin about to go at it. And I'm trying my best to hold off on judgment because I ain't seen the whole clip. Although, just from that little bit of clip, Tevin, girl, you ain't really about that motherfucking life. I tell you that now. Because my thing is this. Even from that little bit of clip, I would be there. And I'm not saying this because Melly B don't see it for me. I'm just saying this in general. I don't give a damn which one of them motherfuckers on that cast. Honey, anybody would have rolled up on me like the way Melly B rolled up on your ass. It wouldn't have been no time for no hand or nothing. Honey, I would have doggone straight pop. Now, I would have been courtesy enough and gave you one warning. I would have been like, girl, you better take your ass on. Take a little doggone slanky built ass on something damn well. I'm going to give you that one warning. And if you still in my face after I count to 3, I'm going to do 1, 2, pop. Matter of fact, I'm not even going to 3. I'm just going to go straight to popping your ass on number 3. So the fact that doggone Melly B doggone turned back around, rolled up in your face, and he was still standing, I was like, yeah, girl, you ain't really about that life. Like we seen from the reunion, you a old police calling queen. You ain't one of the girls that's willing to get down in the motherfucking dirt, honey. And it's like, even if you ain't really a fighting queen, wouldn't you at a doggone dinner table from what I seen? Couldn't you doggone you could at least got the doggone fork if you didn't have one of those pointed doggone steak knives, honey. Play dirty. I would at least doggone shake this motherfucking ass. I would have been like, pah! Honey, doggone shake him in his juggler or some shit, honey. But see, like I said, I'm a hood bitch. See, Nunu know who to cast and who not to cast. See, y'all wouldn't cast a bitch like me, honey. Because it wouldn't have been no light doggone fighting. I play dirty. I'm the type of bitch, if I don't fuck you up with my hands, honey, I would have got that doggone knife. It would have been like, I would have went doggone Jason Voorhees on Melly's ass, honey. So yeah, Tevin, you ain't really about that life, child. And then you want the doggone get booked with doggone Cash on the motherfucking live stream. I was like, now girl, from what we about to see, it looks like you can't even really doggone handle doggone Melly B's doggone size tooth doggone monolithic doggone off the rack wearing having ass. I know damn well you don't want to doggone try to fuck with a fella North Kakalaki. And that bitch is half Puerto Rican too. Honey, he's a double dose of fuck you up, honey. He's doggone black from North Carolina with a Puerto Rican mama. Oh, hell no. Wrong road, Tevin. Wrong road, child. Although, now, Cash, I got to get on your ass now. Your shit ain't clean either. I see you was on some doggone shit. You started off good. I mean, the shit was good, and I was trying to see, like, damn, where the hell did shit go left? Where the hell did shit doggone go left? All 3 of y'all started off good, and then you went in with the F-bomb, and see, this is where miscommunication comes in. Because, see, the girls want to adopt this doggone terminology of flipping words that have derogatory meanings and making it our own, but then sometimes still using it in the negative. Like, you know, we took back the word nigga. And, you know, that's a convoluted, you know, that's so much complex because on one end, some folks say the word derives from niggas, which comes from the terms kings and queens. But, you know, most people don't be meaning on that shit. We be using it in the, you know, that's my nigga. But then it's like other times you say it in a negative. So it's like, ugh. And then now we got the F-bomb. I don't know where we darn gonna went and started calling each other dad. It's like, but that's be the land of girls. Now that's one thing I can't get with is the F-bomb dropping. I was like, yeah. But you know, Cash did, you know, that's Cash. So it's like you got to take it with the personality type and where Cash comes from. It's like Cash come from the gutter grimy doggone porn scene. He's a hood black bitch. It's like he threw out the F-bomb, but it really wasn't meant to be as venomous as what he really meant it. What it said, even though he was using it in derogatory. And then, of course, you know, Jules don't play none of that shit at all. Jules, the ratchet revolutionary, honey, she had to darn jump in. And then, you know, Lester's a strong type, D personality type, honey. Darn Lester, darn call himself shutting it down. I was like, oh, Lord. Now here this bitch go on being on the Reese G. Now at least she wasn't as bad, honey. She ain't shutting the whole live down like old Reese ham hawk thigh shape. I'm still pissed off on that. The darn reunion, we got static. And we darn didn't get a darn proper ending. Oh, I'm still pissed off with motherfucker Reese, bitch. But anyways, Lester call himself snatching call himself snatching Jewel and motherfucking Cash off the off the thing, honey. And then, once again, if you don't see the shit live, you be missing the show within the show. The chat always be having some interesting tea. Honey, who's in the chat chirping, wanting to call people birds other than Melly? Although I will say this to Melly's credit though. Melly said, honey, y'all bitches ain't really been featuring him like he should be featured, honey. Everybody else been propped up this, that, and the third. And I will say this, we do got to be fair to everybody. So Melly said he ain't been featured nowhere. So the next time you do something, honey, please get that girl up there so she can speak her side. Everybody, despite how deplorable they have done here and there, everybody on this show has done some fuck ups, honey. And Lord knows Melly B has done a lot. But you know, I will say this, the girl does have the right to give her side of the story. We seen Rico, honey, 180 be having they podcasts and shit. Hell, I would say Lissa ain't been seen either. So next time when we do a special or whatnot, we need to see Alyssa. We need to see Melly B, and we need to see Mulatto. Those are three that we really need to see because everybody else we basically done seen already, but we ain't seen enough of Mulatto. We ain't seen enough of Alyssa, and we ain't seen Melly B. Although you know Melly B now, bitch, you still be making your rounds, girl. I be seeing you over there on Really Be TV and giving you the real tea and all of them. So it's like, girl, it's not like your voice ain't been heard, but I still get what you mean. It's like now, yeah, you do need to still be featured fairly across the board as well when it comes to production. You know, putting the girls before, you know, on certain platforms and shit. So I still get your point on that. So the next one we do need to see Alyssa, Melly B, and I'm forgetting somebody. Alyssa, Melly B, Mulatto. Yeah, Mulatto. See, you slipping my darn on mind, girl. You definitely, you know, yeah, you starting to be like Robert off of darn on Chasing Down. You starting to fade a little bit in the background. Yeah, we need to start getting you, you know, featured a little bit more, honey. So, yeah, that is it, y'all. That has been everything that's been going on thus far with darn the Circle Atlanta. I'm trying to think, did I miss out on anything? Oh, Rico. Rico is actually having an event. He's having a listening party. And I think it's around my birthday. Don't quote me on the date, but I want to say it's like January 10th or 11th. I'm halfway tempted to take my week off because, you know, the way my darn schedule is come New Year's, I'm off on Sunday. I'm off on Wednesday. I have enough hours to take off all of Monday and Tuesday. And maybe even some of Thursday, because we get some additional hours to start off the year. I'm going to have maybe like a good 20 hours of darn gone paid time off. And you know, I have like a 24 hour, because my New Year's work schedule is only going to be a 24-hour work week. So I'm thinking, I was like, And then, you know, with all the voluntary time off opportunities that don't even go against your darn going your time off, but you know, after Christmas, honey, I don't think it's going to be much voluntary time off. But then again, honey, we didn't expect to get all this VTO that we've been getting after darn going on Black Friday. So I might be able to put in enough VTO, mix it in with my time off. Honey, darn gone, I might slide down there and darn gonna come down to the listening party. But honey, don't quote me on that. Because I'm still trying to psych myself into this darn on 5-hour car ride. But after this recent darn on Lyft trip that I just did, taking the folks to the RDU airport, I'm like, I might can darn gonna do this, y'all. So DivaWuan's, once again, I'm trying. I don't y'all hold me to this. And then y'all still got to find me affordable Airbnb type situation, hotel. Like if I do this, what is the hotel or Airbnb that DivaWuan's needs to get to? And also, if I go the hotel route, you know, what's the parking like for my car? Because I'm going to drive my own car there. I know, I probably should just take the plane. I don't know. But see, I'm not darn familiar with how Atlanta works and shit. So it's like, I'm afraid that I'll be taken advantage of with the Uber and shit. You know, the Uber might not want to go down a certain street, and unbeknownst to me, I done picked the darn the hotel where the darn gunfires and stuff go out. So it's like, if I do this, y'all, I need to speak with my Atlanta peaches about, you know, what's the good hotels and stuff to be at. Now, you know, DivaWuan's ain't got the money like that now, so make sure to put me up in the love and hip hop like hotels, you know, the bitches that really be in our same tax bracket but just be front for the TV, but they make about $50,000 and under a year. Don't put me up in the motherfucking hotel that the Beyonces and shit go to when they visit, you know, Tyler Perry and Oprah Winfrey. The bitch don't got it like that. Don't put me in no motherfucking Four Seasons. But at the same time, don't put me in the motherfucking Motel 8 either. So if I do darn on decide to pop up during my birthday week in Atlanta, y'all get y'all girls set right with the darn on proper hotel. If not, you know, I just be listening in virtually with everybody else, honey. But that is it, y'all. So that is what's going on with everybody from, you know, the extra live streams that's gonna happen, the, you know, the extra tea that's going on. Rico. Oh, and also to Rico, I've been watching The Mister, honey, and it's been interesting. And I actually seen it before, but the problem is when I seen it the first time, y'all didn't have all the episodes on YouTube. So I'm now catching up with that between catching up with darn going Triangle. I'm in season 5, episode 20 of Triangle, trying to catch up with current season of 7. But I don't want to watch any of season 7 until I get through all of season 5, 6 first. I'm watching your show, The Mister, in between that, and it's pretty good as well. So, honey, shout out. And then I want to say Tevin is also on The Mister. I ain't got to the episode where he's featured yet, but honey, shout out to I don't know who the owner is, but you know, nice looking chocolate skin guy. I think he's also featured in the show as well, honey. So he's on his Tyler Perry. He's both producer and actor, honey. You know, Acorn Connections TV, I think it's called. So, honey, shout out to them over there. So, that is everything, y'all. If I missed anything, charge it to my mind, not my heart. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.